Well, hello everybody and welcome to day 2 of our little Tenerife getaway. Today we're going to head east out of Costa Adeje on the main road, the TF1, and then we'll turn off and briefly and snake underneath it, and then we head up inland towards where we went on the previous ride. We're going up the 64 and then the 21. These are all, it's a new route, but it will cross over with the old route that we did on the previous video. And then just after Vilaflor we'll probably stop at that same cafe that we stopped at on the previous video. And then once we get up on the top we change direction and go around the other side of Mount Teide, which should give us some completely different scenery. It's more going through the larval fields, I think, than what we did before. And then we plan to stop on the way down at another restaurant before heading back down the 82 to join back on the TF1 before we pop back into home base. So should be a good day. Well, we just left the TF1, the main kind of eastward road along the bottom here from Costa Adeje. We're on the TF645, which snakes round underneath TF1, which is above us now. So heading inland, it'll be a slightly different route to what we did yesterday, although it will coincide with yesterday's route for a short period of time. And then we're going to turn left when we get up towards Teide, so Teide's on our right, whereas yesterday it was on our left, so it should be completely different views. Actually the 645 goes right here and we're going to carry straight on. I'm not sure what this road's called, I don't think it even has a number. So you can see all the banana plantations on the silhouettes of the shadows of the banana trees on the right there, and they put all these makeshift kind of fabric greenhouses up, which protects the plants from wind and increases apparently the tonnage they get per hectare from 60 to 80 and all that sort of thing. So when you fly into the island and you look down below, as you get lower you see all these massive areas covered with kind of white reflective material, and that's what they're all the greenhouses for the banana plantations. I think half of all Canary banana production comes from Tenerife. Here come the roses. I think we turn right here, 645, 647, yeah, this is the 647, we turn right here for a short while and then we're going to come to a roundabout and go left back up towards Teide again. So yeah, the police, I mean you do get a lot of police stops up on the top of Teide because there's a hell of a lot of motorcyclists, at least on the weekends and so on, up there, and they tend to do random stops. So we go left here. I head on up towards Granadilla on the TF64. So this colourful little place is Granadilla. We turn left here onto the 21, which we'll stay on all the way up to National Park del Teide. Take us through Vilaflor and past that restaurant cafe thing that we stopped at yesterday, but we'll probably stop again today. Very colourful, these places. So this is really the proper start of the climb up to Teide. Look at the weather, fantastic. And you probably have noticed already, total lack of traffic almost once you get out of the towns, which is just fantastic for biking. I suppose in some regards I shouldn't be making these videos. I'm publicising people coming to these places and probably create or destroy the whole environment in terms of motorcyclist enjoyment. You know, it's better when there's no other motorcyclists about, so I should keep my mouth shut really. Lovely tree-lined alleys, beautiful. towards forest now. It probably means we're coming towards Vilaflor. What a lovely way to spend the day. I keep saying that, but it's true.
Look at that view off to the left. You can see all those banana plantations I was talking about earlier on. Fantastic.
I certainly wouldn't want to hit one of these little barriers they have on the left. Pitch you straight over the cliff. There you are, a little bit of traffic. Adds to the fun, I guess. We're definitely getting up into the forest area now. See, I think, yeah. No. Yeah. Lovely. Like a takeoff ramp. Wow, walking down. He's on the wrong side of the road as well. You should always walk on the side of the road with the traffic coming towards you so you can duck out the bloody way if they're going to hit you. Strange to see somebody walking down this road. Got somebody going very slow up here. Oh, he's got his flashes. Oh, I see. I think he's yeah, it looks like he's a support vehicle for the cyclist in front. We get a lot of professional cyclists do a lot of training here. Maybe this is one of them. Well, they're definitely together, aren't they? Makes a bigger overtaking obstacle. Fantastic. Love this dappled light through the woods. The smells. Pine forest smells lovely. I think I'm going to do this route again. This is really very nice. Now we come into civilization. I'm guessing this is Vilaflor up ahead, where we'll be stopping for a coffee. Yep, here we go. Same place as yesterday. I think we'll duck in the side road this time. Coming closer to the cat. Lovely jubbly. Not too crowded today. It's full of bikes yesterday. So that was Cafeteria La Paz. A really nice cup of coffee and an interesting cake. Now we're heading off on the same route, at least on this section, that we were on in the previous video. So I'll probably cut this when I make the video, cut it to later. So we're just coming up across the top of Tidy again, and basically coming up to the junction point of where we went right yesterday, although it's almost like a straight on, and today we go left. You see Tidy in front there to the right, and yesterday we went round to the right. Now we're going to go across these larval fields you can see on the left and go down that way. You can just see the road in front there. Yeah, turn left here.
Shall we wait for Liz?
Okay, so this is the TF38. At the moment it's a long straight road going through all these this larval area on the left and right, and over to my right is Tidy. Whereas we went around the other side yesterday, we've been on my left. Amazing scenery. A good place to do a speed test, I think. It's an absolutely dead straight road. We won't be doing that, there's lots of police up here normally. Let's check. Oh yeah, I can see him back there. Yep. We've got a little stopping point coming up here. Possible for a little photo stop. Different scenery to what we've had before.
There was a good stopping spot on the left back there with no traffic, no people. Because she wants to get a picture with the black lava and stuff, you know. Huh?
Whatever you want to do.
Otherwise we could park there, I suppose.
So we're back on the road again. Still amazingly straight and amazingly desert-like on both sides. Getting more into a bit of forest area now. Looks like we've got a bunch of Land Rovers up front. Yeah, these are one of these companies that does these kind of adventure tours in inverted commas, taking tourists out over Mount Tidy. I didn't realise I'd got this many vehicles. And here's a police stop, just like I mentioned earlier on. They have a lot of those. It's not worth messing with the Spanish police, so best to play by the rules. More Land Rovers. Sometimes this feels like going through a slag heap from a colliery, which I suppose in a way is what it is. It's all kind of similar material. Yet more Land Rovers. I should have kept count. I don't know how many I've actually got on this stint. Must be confident of getting a lot of punters if they're going to buy this many Land Rovers. It just goes on and on and on. Rather smartly decked out, actually. This next one might be the last one. I love this scenery where you've got this kind of deserty, sandy base with a sparse number of trees coming out of it. I guess it's so different to what I'm used to, I suppose. The grass is always greener on the other side, isn't it? We always tend to like things that are completely different from what we're used to. And you can certainly say that about Tenerife. At least up here, anyway. And getting into forest proper now. So after we've got past these cars, we're going to be looking for somewhere to stop for lunch before we head back into Costa Deche. I think there's a couple of restaurants down here. Road quality is amazing in Tenerife. Now here's a restaurant. I think we'll try the next one. It's a bit deserted. Let's try this one.
What amazing scenery!
Lovely, isn't it?
Incredible!
So we're almost home now, just turning off the TF1, heading back home. It's tourist land. And back to our hotel. Home sweet temporary home. See you again, guys.